Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. I am so excited to be back with you today as we create a custom hoodie. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're joining us right now live or later on the replay. And if you don't mind, would you drop your city and state in the comments? I always look forward to seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. And if this is your first time joining us, make sure you comment the word new. And that way, after this live is over, I will go back and invite you to become a part of our faith family. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We are still building our channel. We're on the road to 2K now. And I'm super excited about the Sprinkle the Channel Challenge, where you can share our channel with someone else. So come on in, everyone. How's everyone doing today? I see my mom is here. Hey, Mom, how are you? So happy you made it. Jody is here. Hey, Jody, how are you doing? Y'all are coming in really good, so keep that up. Come on in. I am very excited to be back with y'all today, and I've been busy getting ready for the Pecan Festival. Now that the Sweet Potato Festival is over, I am restocking and preparing for our upcoming event. And y'all, I just realized it is 2 weeks away, exactly 2 weeks away. So we are gearing up for that. I'll be sharing more details with you a little bit later on as we go through our live today. But I hope you all are having an amazing Saturday so far. I've been doing my best to put myself back on fall break again. I really needed some downtime, some time to rest. And of course, I had to do a few things around the house, but I'm so thankful for this time. So how are you all spending your Saturday? Are you resting and relaxing? Are you being productive? Let us know. Drop that in the comments as you're coming in. Hey, Aunt Flo, you are here. How are you? So happy you made it as well. All right. So today we're going to work on a custom order. I have been busy preparing all orders, it seems, and I thought today we would take advantage of our time and let's knock out a custom order. One of the coaches actually, and he's at my school, he ordered a hoodie, and we're going to put the name of the school and also our symbol for that. Oh yeah, y'all come on in. So we're going to create his design today. And if you are interested in ordering this design, I have it not only on a hoodie, but it's available on a sweatshirt, long sleeves, and t-shirt as well. So we can share those links in just a little bit for anyone who may be interested, okay? So let me show you the hoodie first so we can get started. When you order, you get to choose your color. So he chose this beautiful gray, y'all. It's actually called a sports gray. Can y'all see it? And so it's like the sweatshirt, but it has the hood on it. So we call it a hoodie. And I'm already thinking 2 weeks from now, I may need to wear either a sweatshirt or a hoodie, depending upon the weather at the Pecan Festival. So I'm already gearing up for what I may want to wear that day. So this is the sweatshirt. And then he selected to have the letters in white. So we are going to create that together. I did not cut anything ahead of time. We're going to go ahead and prepare that now. We're going to pull out my Cricut. I actually have it behind me for a change. So we're going to use it today. So y'all come on in. We've got our colors all set. I'll show you the vinyl in just a minute. And we're going to make it like a 3D style. So it's going to have that raised letters that you've heard me talk about before. All right. So let me go ahead and get the link ready. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to add the link in the comments in case anyone wants to check it out. This one is for the hoodie. And if you want to see the link for the sweatshirt, would you let me know that? And I can grab it as well. And I hope I grabbed the right one. Let me look at it and see. Yes, I did. Okay. All right, it looks like it took the address a second to update. That's what made me think. I was like, wait a minute, did I grab the right one? All right, let me fix that back. I like that. Okay, so you should be able to see that now in the comments. All right, so y'all come on in. I hope y'all are feeling good today. Yes, Mom, I'll do that for you. And you know what? I literally had just scheduled it, and I'm going to remove that. Let me take that off first. Normally I have my mom's live after I get off, but she's going to take a break today. She's going to take advantage of resting and relaxing. So, Mom, I'm just going to save this for next week if that's okay. And that way it'll already be scheduled. But yeah, we'll do it in just a second. Okay, yes, you want to get Matt to do it? That'll be good, Mom. I at least reschedule the live, okay? All right, y'all. So let me bring up my software, and we're going to need some vinyl. So this is my white puff vinyl that I'm going to use. I have this in all colors. So when you place your order, you get to also choose your colors. And we're going to need enough to cut out 2 words. We're going to cut out the name of the school and the mascot. So this one's going to say Timrod Tigers. But when you order your shirt, it can say whatever you want. Like I'm planning to order one and have it say A Touch of Faith. Or if you want it to have your name on it. Or if you need your business name on it. Okay, so that's why it's called custom, because you get to customize it with the words. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and cut some of our material here. And let's see. I think if I cut it at about 7 inches, I think that's all I'm going to need for this. There. And I am adamant about saving my scraps. Y'all, I don't like throwing away leftovers. So like if I cut it too big and I have an extra piece, guess what I do? I save it. I have a notebook for that. And I save it. You'll be surprised sometimes when you have smaller projects, those scraps come in handy. So what do y'all think so far? Y'all excited to see it? All right, so this is the mat that came with my Cricut. I'm trying to remember, y'all, when I first ordered my Cricut, my plan was to use it to just make like signs occasionally for my wreaths. And I remember my brother Matthew, he was the first one to say, you might want to make shirts. And I was thinking, shirts? I don't know about that. But I will tell you, I've made a lot of shirts since I've had my Cricut. And I've even made a lot of shirts this year. I'll have to go back and see exactly how many. But yeah, we're talking hundreds of shirts that I've made this year. So yeah, you just never know. So never say never. I always, when I'm having conversations, I always try to be open-minded, because you never know when that could be the Lord speaking through someone, and it could be giving you an opportunity to try something and do something different. Okay. All right. So I just use my roller just to make sure I got everything on my mat the way that I want it. And then now we are going to prepare to load this in. So I'll show you what my Cricut looks like in the back in just a second. And let me check my materials. I think I have it set, because this is just going to be my iron-on here. All right, so let me zoom in so you can hopefully see back here. So there's my Cricut right there, okay? And it's flashing, waiting for me to go ahead and load it. All right, hopefully you can kind of see that. And then all I'm going to do is just load it right here. It has some guide marks, kind of like how your printer would. And then I'm going to press the load button. And then now I'm going to press the go button. And it's going to start cutting. And it feeds it in just like it would, almost like your printer. And while that is cutting, let me go ahead and turn my heat press on. It's going to be 293 degrees, y'all. So I turned my fan on because I did not want my studio getting too warm. Okay, so we need 293 degrees. And let's go ahead and get our shirt ready. Hope y'all can see that. Can you see it moving? And it cuts pretty fast. Not a lot of words it's cutting here. Hello, Miss Kathy is here. How are you, Miss Kathy? We are making a shirt today. And one thing I like to do is I fold my shirt in half so I can find that midpoint. That just helps me when I get ready to press. Okay, so let me put this paper here. We don't need any paper today. Who else wants to share how their weekend is going? I'm so thankful y'all are here. Cricut is still cutting. If I go back to the software, I can see its progress. And it's telling me it's 77% finished. So it's going to be finished in a few minutes. Yes, ma'am. Oh, wow. Miss Kathy, you just left Hobby Lobby. Did you buy anything? Did you get some goodies? I went to Hobby Lobby last night, and hubby and I picked up a few things in the Christmas aisle. You know how you don't need it, but you see something for a potential craft idea or project? So yes, that's what I did. All right, y'all, it's finished. So I'm going to press the unload button, which is the same as the load. And I can technically turn it off now. Okay, but I'm just going to leave it on. Oh, goodness, y'all. You know what? I should have gone a little bit longer. I think I'm going to redo the tigers. Yeah, because I didn't, either my eyes didn't catch that. Let me look at this again. You got too much, Miss Kathy? Oh, no. Let me go back and look, y'all, because it should have been larger than 7. So let me see. I may have missed that in the midst of talking to y'all. Oh, I didn't catch that. It should have been a little bit larger than 7. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to recut the word tigers. No need to recut both. So let me go back and only going to do the tigers. So we can use a small piece this time. All right, let me pay attention, y'all. So I need 7 by a little over 2. So let's take this off. And see, that's what I love. There's no really such thing as truly messing up. And if you need extra, you can always recut. I probably have a scrap. Let me look in my box because I keep my puff vinyl in a separate place. So before I cut that, hang on, y'all. Let me check my scrap box. That's not in here. Hang on, I'll be right back. Y'all keep chatting, okay? All right, y'all, I'm back. So if you're in my creative circle, you already know this. I keep a binder for my regular iron-on vinyl, but for the puff vinyl, I like to just keep it separate so that I don't confuse the two. So I keep all my scraps in this box. All right, yep, look at there. We have all kinds of scraps. So I only need a little piece. So let me see what size I said. 7 and a little over 2. Guess what? This fits. Yay. I didn't even have to dig into the larger white that I had there. All right, so let's do this. We're going to line it back up, and I'm putting it on the grid. The mat has a grid, so you can clearly see where to place it. Okay. All right, hopefully that's big enough this time. So we're going to recut it. We're going to reload it when it tells us we're ready. And then while this is cutting, we'll go ahead and weed the first one, okay? All right, so I'm pressing that load button again. And I press the go button. All right, y'all like my little box there? All right, so I'm going to cut the part of this that I'm not going to use. I could use scissors, but I'm just going to use my fisters here, my little cutting board. That way I can cut it straight. And then the leftover pieces, guess where they are going to go? Any guesses? Where do you think I'm going to put the leftovers? All right. Now I'm being very careful because I don't want to cut the word tiger or Timrod because I need that. And it's already cut the first piece, y'all. Yay, good. Okay. I was like, whoo. But sometimes when you're working, those letters blend in, like the cut letters blend into the uncut, and you can't quite see. All right, so these I'm going to just throw that piece in the trash. Now this goes in my scrap box. And I have a Ziploc bag just holding the little smaller pieces. But you can see I have lots of white. I've cut lots of it. Okay. Yep, you got it, Miss Kathy. Okay. So let's grab the mat. And Tiger's cut correctly this time, so yay. I like to weed on the back of my mat. So that's why I'm grabbing it. Don't have any questions while we're doing this. Heat press is heating up, which is going to give us plenty of time. Let's do Tigers first, because this one's not going to take long. So when I weed, I'll zoom you in. All I'm going to do is just remove the part of the project that I don't want to keep. So I'm really keeping just the words, okay, that I want to press on my shirt. Okay. So I'm just using my weeding tool and I'm lifting up. Hey, Sister Julia, how are you? Thank you for being here. And then once I lift it up, y'all, I just go ahead and start pulling the excess and it comes right off just like that. Super simple when you do it this way. Take your time. Okay, we're going to remove the excess. Good, Sister Julia. And then I just throw that in the trash. And you can see we're almost done, but I have to remove that inside of the letter R. So now we're going to remove R, the inside, and now there we have it. So there's our Tigers, which is our mascot. And now let's do the name of the school. Keep in mind, if you were to order one, you could add any words you want. All right, so for this one, I'm going to start by removing the outside, just like I did a moment ago. Okay, so once you start removing it, you can just lift and pull the excess that is not a part of the design. I used to be really particular about even saving the excess that I knew I would not use. I would cut it away first, but y'all, I stopped doing that because I really like having my straight edge. Okay. All right, and then now for this design, I'm removing the inside letters. And if I had another project where I needed these letters, I really could use it for that, but I'm just peeling them off. So I'm removing the inside pieces. Let's get my bowl right here. That way I don't have to keep going to the trash can right now. I can just drop it in my bowl. I even have a little weeding tool that I use also, or a little, it's like for collecting the trash. I need to start back using that. This came from Amazon, Jody. I think it's on my affiliate website, shoplikefaith.com, if you want to check. I think I shared that before with y'all. And you're on YouTube, so that link to be in the description of this video. Okay. All right. Now, I always like to pause right here because here's what's about to happen. I just did the TIMR, right? So you would think that just like we removed the inside of the R the last time, we need to remove the inside of the O, but we do not. And that is because, remember, I'm removing the inside lettering. So on this particular word, we're actually keeping the inside because we need it. And then I'm just removing the little decorative parts of the inside. There were two little specks. I just wanted to point that out because sometimes if you're not careful, you remove the part that you mean to keep. Y'all see what I did just then? I didn't remove the inside like I did on the previous letter or the R. And it's just because of the way I cut it. Same thing with the D. I don't want to remove the inside because I need that. But there is a little detail with that D. So I'm just going to take that extra detail out. And look, there is the word Timrod. So there's the name of the school. And then we're going to add the mascot. What do y'all think? How do we do? All right. So now that that's done, I think the heat press should be ready. So let's move back here. I'm going to go ahead and fold these in half, just like I did my shirt. That's going to help me find my midpoint. So I do it without creasing my letters, just like that. Same thing here. And if you're in the creative circle, I'll give you even more tips. We go nice and slow with this. We even design on the computer, like I teach you how to create your own designs, okay? All right, so let's head over to the Cricut. I'm going to slide my chair over out of the way there. All right, let's head to the heat press because we're done with the Cricut. All right, I'm going to turn my light on so I can see. So I'm going to go ahead and just heat my shirt up a little bit. That's going to help removing moisture that I may have. I need to loosen this up because this is a hoodie, so it's a little thicker. Okay, so I'm just heating it up for a few seconds. And then now we're ready to press. So see how it just gave me my little center point right there? And hold it this way so you can see. Okay, so now I have a guide. Okay. All right, here we go. So I do have a t-shirt guide that I use just to help line everything up. And then we're going to place our words down. So let's place Timrod first. And I always, before I press it, y'all, I double check to make sure I didn't leave any insides for letters that don't need to be there, okay? There is a way to remove it if you accidentally press, but I prefer to double check. All right, so I have Timrod pressed down here on the shirt. And then let's see if we can go ahead and add the tigers. Just like so. All right, both of them are on the shirt. So now we're ready to press it, and I'm only going to press it for 15 seconds. That's all it needs. I'm going to make sure the hood can go in because it's kind of getting jammed here. So let me move the hood down. There we go. All right, and now we're going to press it, and we're pressing it for our 15 seconds. What do y'all think about that? So this is a lot faster than some of the projects you've seen me do. Like last week, we did the tumbler. It took us minutes for that. This is a fast project. Ooh, y'all. And just like that, our shirt is done. What I love about this is you don't even have to do anything to seal it in. I see a little piece of my white on the edge. I'm going to lift that up real quick. And that's what I tell you. If something is on here that you don't want on here, you can remove it. All right, then I'm going to hold it up and show it to you all. All right, and I have a little piece of white that I'm going to remove in just a second. All right, who's ready to see it? Drum roll if you're ready. All right, y'all, here we go. And look at there. And oh my goodness, let's see if I can come closer or back up from the light. Let's see which way. Maybe closer. There we go. I had to back up from the light some. Can y'all see it now? So check out this hoodie, y'all. Didn't that turn out super cute? Hello, Miss Trina. Trying to hold it so y'all can see. We just made a shirt. I feel like the lights are, with it being white and the lights. Come close for a second. There we go. I had to come closer so y'all could kind of see better. What do y'all think? How do we do? And if I turn it to the side, let's see if you can tell. Can y'all see the raised letters? And y'all, it is so soft. So this one says Timrod Tigers. It's for the coach at my school, which is Timrod, and our mascot is Tigers. So yeah, you can see it now. Yay. There we go. I think it's the lights. So this is our completed shirt, our completed project, y'all. So let me make sure if you are just joining, you can order your own custom shirt. It can have your own words on it. So if you decide you want it to have your first name and your last name, however you want to do it, just know that this will be the font for your first word. And this is the font for the second word. But I've had schools order these, businesses. It could be a church, whomever. Okay. Let me paste the link again for you. There it is. It's coming back at the top of your feed. So if this is something you're interested in, we not only have it in a hoodie, but we have it in a sweatshirt. You can also choose a long sleeve shirt, and we do still have t-shirts because I know some people still wear t-shirts right now. Okay. All right. And you get to pick your colors. So choose your color for your shirt and choose your color for your letters. All right, what do you think? Does anyone have any questions? And I want to make sure you can find all of those other shirts. So when you go to that link, you should be able to see the link to the t-shirt, the long sleeve shirt, and the sweatshirt, okay, at the bottom. All right, let me turn this off, y'all, so we can start pulling back down. What questions do y'all have? Oops, did not mean to turn that off. And I'll wait just a minute to see if anyone has questions. Yep, so all of them are available. and active on the website. I had someone ask earlier today for the colors. So all the colors are there in the pictures, okay? So when you're browsing the listing, you'll see all of those gorgeous colors. Okay. All right. Don't see any questions. So don't forget, y'all, we are closing our custom orders this year on October the 31st. And I don't know if you have seen my post on Facebook. My YouTube people may not have seen this. I don't think I've posted it yet. But just start making plans and plan accordingly. If you know you need something custom created for Christmas, you want to make sure that you get your order in by, I guess that's 2 weeks. It's 13 days from now, okay? So just mark your calendars. We are stopping custom orders a little bit earlier this year, and that's to give me time to do all the creating. I think right now I already have 4 people who have requested customs, and I have orders that are not Christmas that I'm working on. But again, that deadline is October 31st, okay? Now, if you're ordering something that I've already made and it's listed on the website, so that's how you know I've already made it, you can continue to place your order as you normally would, okay? But I'm talking about people who want me to make something special, okay? That's October 31st. And then also, we are gearing up for that Pecan Festival, and that's going to be Saturday, November 1st, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. in Florence, South Carolina. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. Look at how large that event is. This is one of the largest festivals in South Carolina. And I'm excited that we get to be a part of it this year. Hopefully we will be able to go live and we'll share some of the fun that we're having that day. And then I do have the time now. So I am a vendor for the Christmas market, which will be November 15th, 10 to 2 at the Quimby Baptist Church right here in Florence. So if that's in your area and you want to come take a part in this event and also swing by and see us, I would love to have you all there. So that's Saturday, November 15th. And just like I've been advertising, we do have our products at the Praise and Faith Gospel Shop in Sherrall, 920 Chesterfield Highway. And I would love for you to check out our fall display. Pretty soon we'll be adding some Christmas items, winter items. So I would love for you to stop by, and while you're there, say hello to my sweet parents, okay? And finally, y'all, we are live every Tuesday and Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is our time to connect. And you get to hang out with me while I create and share the process of what I'm working on, share what's going on in my business. And you get to be a part of my world as far as the design aspect and creating goes. So I'm so thankful to have you. Oh, and don't forget, we are sprinkling our channel on YouTube, Road to 2K. I'd love to have you all be a part of that. We are working hard to get our 2,000 subscribers. Remember, we met our goal early, so we're already pushing towards 2,000. So you can tell someone about us, and then all they have to do is on any video that they watch, they want to go back and comment, I was sprinkled by, and they put your name. And then guess what? We'll give you a shout out for that. We're going to have another giveaway at some point and all sorts of things. All right, y'all, this is our project for today. I thoroughly enjoyed creating it with you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Y'all made it fun. It's always fun when we do these kinds of projects together. All right, anything else before we head out for today? I am going to be working on some more orders between now and Monday. I'll be mailing some things out. So if you're on the list, just know that your orders are being prepared soon. You'll get an email when I start working on them, okay? All right. Is there anything else from anyone before we head out? And I'm letting you go a little early today. All right, I will see you back on my page. Thanks again so much for your support. I appreciate everything you do, whether it's purchasing or commenting, sharing, just helping us push a touch of faith and spread the word about what we have here. And it's all about the faith that we bring. And you all know I say it all the time. I feel everyone needs a little bit of faith. It doesn't take a lot. And why not have a touch of faith as a part of that? So thank you for being here. I always ask you to go look for something good, because when you do, guess what? You have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night. If you're in the creative circle, I'll see you on tomorrow for our next exciting tutorial. And everyone else, I'll see you back live Tuesday at 5:30. I love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.